Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Kodeations. In today's video, we're going to be testing out Crunchy Chip Cookie once again. However, though, this time we're going to be testing out 3 different topping sets because I really want to stress and see how good he can perform on different sets and which one might be the best overall. Without further ado, let's dive right in. Diving right in, ladies and gentlemen, so we've got the brand new Epic Crunchy Chip Cookie here. We've currently got him at a level 60 out of 70. It's going to be a charge unit in place in the front line. And then now the very first set we're going to be testing on Crunchy Chip Cookie, and that's going to be the Juicy Apple Jellies, aka a full crit percent. So now the reason why we are considering running a full crit percent topping build on Crunchy Chip, that's going to be because of his skill. Check this out in gray. The very first thing we've got, that's going to be single hit damage is 155% plus 185% of their total crit percent. And then second here, we've got this Summoned Wolf is also going to be taking, 70% of attack, 60% of defense, 85% of HP, and also 100% of the crit percent provided by Crunchy Chip. And because he's got these crit percent multipliers added into his skill description, it definitely seems like running a higher crit percentage might actually perform better as far as overall damage. But nevertheless, we're going to test this out and just see exactly how good it is and does it actually make a massive difference. And then as far as the second set goes, we're going to be testing out in today's video. That's going to bring us to a full Searing Raspberry. Again, try to focus on as much attack as we possibly can, but also getting some sort of damage resistant substats. And as you can see with this set specifically, we've got 45% attack, and then we've also got 21% here on damage resistance via substats alongside 5.2% for crit, which again is not going to be bad. We still need a little bit of damage resistance because, Crunchy Chip is going to be placed in the front line and is going to take quite a bit of damage, but nevertheless, getting that additional crit percent is only going to add to the overall damage that could be done because he does have that crit multiplier. Alrighty, so then officially diving into some gameplay, we're going to be running this on episode stage 1410. Now, I'm not sure if we can actually beat this because this does obviously have, the sprinkled Yeti, which I know a lot of you guys struggle with, and most people use Alphagato to deal with this. However, we're going to test this out and see if we can accomplish it utilizing this team. We've got Crunchy Chip here, Eclair, Pomegranate, Sorbet, and also Cotton. As far as our individual treasures, we're going to be running the Old Pilgrim Scroll, the Jelly Watch, and also the Pin Cushion, because again, we've got Cotton here and also Crunchy Chip for the overall summons. However, though, when it comes to topping sets for Crunchy Chip, we're going to be utilizing the full crit percent, all right? Because we are running Pomegranate here, so I do just want to try out the full crit percent first. So let's dive in here and see how well it does. Alrighty, so officially diving in here again, all hands off. We're going to let this play out on auto at 1.5 times speed. I'm very curious, utilizing Pomegranate's attack buff and the attack buff provided by the Old Pilgrim Scroll, running Crunchy Chip here on a full crit percent, how much damage is he actually able to do? And not only that, will he outperform Sorbet and also Eclair running a full Searing Raspberry set? So let's just check it out and see exactly what happens. We are now currently here on the Yeti. Can we kill him fast enough before he enrages and absolutely shreds us? I don't know if we can or not. He's almost dead. Ooh, we've already got Crunchy Chip down. That's not looking good for the overall clear, but nevertheless, ooh, the wolf can take him out, though. Very nice, very nice. All right, here we go. We got only a 1 star, which is fine. That's not what we're looking at. Let's look at the overall damage numbers. Dude, look at that. All right, very nice. We got a 2.2 million on Crunchy Chip Cookie. We've got a 1.9 million on Eclair, 1 million on Sorbet, and 1.8 on Cotton. Now, I'm going to tell you that was honestly what I expected because we are running that Pin Cushion, which provides the additional buffs for summoned units. And because Crunchy Chip has the ability to take on that additional, buff provided by the Pin Cushion and the one that Cotton provides, absolutely should make him be the highest damage dealer on this team. But nevertheless, let's swap the toppings and see what actually happens. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and swap the toppings over here to a full Searing Raspberry set, again, keeping everything exactly the same. Let's continue this and try it again. Alrighty, so officially diving in here, again, 1.5 times speed. These runs take no time at all, but I'm very curious to see, the difference in his overall damage output. I believe we had, 2.2 million on that last run, utilizing the full crit percent topping build. Again, we are still utilizing Pomegranate here, so I definitely think that it would still be a better play, just like Caramel Arrow, to try to focus on that crit percent. But again, we're just going to test this out. Again, everything exactly the same. How faster can we kill this Yeti? Can we kill him before he enrages this time because we might have more attack power? We'll see. Ooh, Crunchy Chip's about to die again, but nevertheless, his wolf is still there. We still got everybody up as well compared to last time. Okay, we might have killed him faster. I gotta go back and look at the time slots, and we got a 2-star that time versus a 1-star. Ooh, very interesting. So the damage actually went down to only 2 million. We've got Eclair coming in at a 2 million as well. 1 million once again on, Sorbet, and 1.9 as well again here on Cotton. Now, what's very interesting to me about this is because there's a couple of different, things that could take place. We could have basically had Crunchy Chip die a little bit sooner. We could have been able to kill the Yeti faster, which would have resulted in less damage overall. However, though, 2 million to 2.2 million, it's not that significant of a change, in my opinion, to warrant, farming up additional toppings or spending the additional, gold in topping pieces to level up another set. But nevertheless, let's try a third set. Alrighty, so then officially the third set I want to test out against this exact same 1410 stage just to see what happens. It's going to be a full solid almond set. Again, we're trying to maximize overall survivability and expecting with him staying alive longer, can he produce more damage long term? Diving back in here, we make sure we need to swap him over here to the full solid almond set. As you can see, we've got selected. Let's jump in here and see how it does. Alrighty, so officially diving in here once again, 1.5 times speed. Now he should survive, right? I mean, in theory, we've added a lot more damage resistance, so he should have no problem staying alive. My only question is with us sacrificing the, crit percent in these searing raspberries, basically, attack topping sets, for a full damage resistance set, I want to know how much of a difference it actually makes. And not only that, especially when it comes to the overall arena, you are going to need to run full solid almonds, at the top tiers anyway. So let's see how long it takes us to kill this guy. And I'm very curious to see if he actually dies this time around running a full solid almond set, aka, for survivability. All right, here we go. Ooh, everybody's dead. No! The Cream Wolf, though, still there to take it home, baby. All right, let's see what the overall damage is. Let's check out the overall numbers. Ooh, very interesting here. So we dropped from a 2.2 million running a crit build to a 2 million running a searing raspberry build now to a 1.6 million here running a full solid almond set. However, though, Eclair obviously made up for the difference. We've got a 2.3 million, a 1.2 million here on Sorbet, and a 1.8 million here on Cotton. Now, obviously, this is very interesting, utilizing this up against the stage 1410, where the Yeti obviously enrages and does a lot of damage at the end, then obviously just starts killing your cookies. However, though, it's still very informational. We've got 3 different sets going up against this stage. The crit percent has done the most damage overall, with these searing raspberries coming in second. For PVE aspect, I'm not really sure if it's, good or worth utilizing solid almonds versus utilizing more damage set like the searing raspberry or the crit to obviously get the additional damage that you need. However, though, I want to do one more test here, and that's going to be, what if we don't utilize pomegranate? Does the crit percent actually make a difference still with the damage being done, or does the searing raspberries take number 1? Alrighty, so then officially diving in here, let's go ahead and swap those toppings over from the solid almond set back to that crit percent set, all right? The second thing we also done is I dropped, pomegranate here from the team from utilizing that attack buff now to just pure vanilla cookie. As we're just looking for survivability, I don't really see anybody else take, any additional damage from what we've already seen from the previous runs. Alrighty, so then officially diving in here and testing out that build. Again, 1.5 times speed. I'm very curious, utilizing a crit percent build outside of utilizing Pomegranate's attack buff, how much this actually makes a difference for his overall damage that he does at the end. Obviously, you can see with him being a frontline unit, he takes a lot of debuffs here. We've got, almost 17 stacks of injury. We've got shields being blocked, and then we've also got, whatever the other debuff was that was there as well, absolutely shredding his overall health. But nevertheless, let's see here. He's almost dead. I'm sure he's going to die again. His Cream Wolf's probably going to finish off the Yeti if I had to take a guess. Oh, but I don't know, because we are utilizing, yep, there it is. I figured that was going to happen. All right, come on, Cream Wolf, baby. Here we go. Last bite. Ooh, there it is. We actually had three cookies still alive that round, utilizing pure vanilla cookie for the overall survivability. Ooh, okay. So we got 2.3 million here. We've got 2.2 on Eclair, 1.1 million on Sorbet, and 1.4 million here on Cotton. Now that's very interesting, man. Very interesting. So we actually did more damage this round for a 2.3 million versus a 2.2 million utilizing pomegranate instead of pure vanilla. Now, what's very interesting here is that they're very close in numbers. So I don't really think utilizing pomegranate versus not utilizing pomegranate really makes a whole lot of difference, at least on 1410. Now, once again, let's swap back to searing raspberries and let's test it out. Alrighty, so officially diving back in here, we're going to swap over that topping set. So we head back over here. We're going to swap from the crit percent back over to that exact same searing raspberry set. Again, we've got 21% damage resistance and 45% of attack with that additional 5% crit. Alrighty, so officially diving in here, searing raspberries utilizing pure vanilla cookie. I'm very curious to see what our damage is going to be at. Again, we're not utilizing pomegranate for the attack buff this time, so I'm assuming it should be, in theory, a higher amount of damage, one would think. So let's just check it out and see what happens. Not only that, I'm very curious to see if we can outlive the overall Yeti, which hasn't happened yet with Crunchy Chip Cookie here, even running a full solid almond set. But nevertheless, let's check it out and see what we can do. All right. We got him down here to about half health, little less than half. We got the debuff being applied on the Yeti from Crunchy Chip. Ooh, 16 stacks. There he goes. He's dead. Pure Vanilla Cookie's dead as well. Come on, Cream Wolf. Finish him off. Finish him off. There we go. All right, we got 3 cookies still alive, just like last time. All right, let's see what the damage numbers are. Ooh, okay, very interesting. We dropped down to only 2 million that time, utilizing searing raspberries. We've got 2.3 million here on Eclair. We've got 1.7 million here on Cotton, and then almost 1 million on Sorbet. Man, dude, so very interesting test results. I mean, out of these 3 sets, I 100% think that, or at least what I'm finding, is that a full, juicy apple jelly or crit percent build seems to be the better way to go for damage in the PVE aspect for Crunchy Chip, probably just based on that modifier on his skill and also for his companions. However, though, obviously when it comes to PvP, you already know, at those higher tiers, you better be running solid almonds. If you're not going to be able to tank all the incoming damage, especially from those high-level players, aka whales, where they just have, massive god-tier toppings, and they're going to do a bunch of additional damage. So naturally, obviously, solid almonds in the arena. I think for PvE, though, crit percent actually might be the better way to go. Also, guys, don't forget, I want to plug this here. If you guys have not done so already, link down below will be my second YouTube channel. I have been playing games outside of Cookie Run Kingdom, dropping some montages, some clips, some updates, things like that over on that secondary channel. I'm really striving to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, so if you could help me out, I would really appreciate it. And not only that, guys, don't forget, as always, I've got a link provided down below in the description for my Discords. If you're looking for additional help, you got some additional questions, or you just want a cool place to hang out, we would love to have you. But nevertheless, with that being said, as always, I'll see you guys on the next one.